Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night live broadcast. And tonight, we're going to be talking about the number one way to create engagement that leads to sales on LinkedIn and Facebook. Posting. Now, for those of you that finished up our June boot camp, we gave you a lot of new information, new material that is going to make it easier for you to build your business. It comes down to talking to more people. On LinkedIn, you have access to 1 billion, 60 million professionals. And in another week or so, I'm going to be talking about 1 billion, 70 million professionals. So I want to welcome everybody that's watching this on Facebook or everybody that's watching this on LinkedIn, because there is nothing, absolutely nothing standing in your way to going to the top of your business. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing today will tell you that they owe their success to LinkedIn and Facebook. They have fast growing teams of people enrolling their best new customers and distributors in less than an hour a day using my 4-step formula and scripts. And the new recruits, well, they're duplicating the process within a few days of joining their business. But no one's going to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. So I'm going to tell you how everyone is doing it and how you can be doing it too. And the truth is, when you understand the process, you can't fail. With unlimited prospects to talk to on LinkedIn, Facebook, and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile and your daily activity will position you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. And tonight, we're going to be talking about posting, which positions you in everybody's eyes as an influencer. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with only 3 things: the relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity in your posts, and the conversations you have with your prospects. Simply follow my scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your hands. So why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. And I used a texting feature to develop a simple formula with scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared my formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate and network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula and scripts have been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and has helped transform the entire network marketing business from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. For years, my scripts have served as a form of artificial intelligence to top earners and people struggling with what to say to their prospects. They provide everyone with proven scripts that help close more sales. And now, with artificial intelligence, we're rolling out Max GPT, and we're on track to roll out the full working system the beginning of July. Ron Federico became an executive director using my strategies and scripts. And it's not only working for him, but it's working for everybody on his team. Now, people started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers just like you how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people, makes them millions of dollars. I started working with Dana Barish on MySpace. She jumped right into Facebook, making over $100,000 a month. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary in many circles. And my mission is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become more successful using social networks. And, I've watched companies evolve. Years ago, companies would tell their people, forbid them from jumping on a social network. And I'm really excited. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a special training. And if you're in for 3 of the top earners in a network marketing company that I've been working with for years, and they were telling me today that the owner of the company is all in social media. And Frank was a little slow to the game, but boy, I'll tell you, he's put together some apps and some tools that people in this particular company are going to excel with. Now, for those of you that are in the company, unless you get an invitation from the leadership, you'll get the information other ways. Ann Barante hired me to be her coach. She'd been a scientist for 30 years. She hated her job. 4 months after we started working together, she was able to quit. Today, she's in the top 10% of the company. It's all about practice. Bruce Lee's quote, "I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." The more you do this, the better you're going to get. My 4-step formula and scripts have been behind the success of top earning affiliate network marketers for 25 years. Here it is. Create a page. Put yourself out there. Then connect with people. And now, with the changes that LinkedIn has made, they have made it so much easier, not only to connect with new people, but to connect with people, or I should say reconnect with people you're already connected to. And then it's all about conversation. Create, connect, communicate. And again, it's all about conversation. Qualify your prospects and close the people that clearly need what you have. Effective engagement with your prospect is the key to your success, and the easiest and most effective way to engage your prospects is with posting. These 4 steps are your one-kick system to building the business of your dreams. So all you need is an effective LinkedIn profile and an effective Facebook profile. All you need is the LinkedIn phone app, the Facebook phone app, and an hour or 2 a day, and you are on your way to going as far and as fast in your business as you want to go. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. 1,060 million professionals are waiting to talk to you right now. For years, Facebook and LinkedIn have helped every network marketer break through and overcome the greatest obstacles, not having qualified prospects to talk to. So, since we just finished up my boot camp and we're winding down to the end of June, which is the end of the first half of the year. For those of you that are serious about building your business, let's talk for a minute about goals, because goals are the blueprint to success in anything. So what are your goals? What's your goal for the month? You got 10 days left. There's still plenty of time for you to bring a few people into the business. There's still plenty of time for you to rank advance. You got to talk to people. What's your 90-day goal? Where do you want to be at the end of the summer? June, July, and August. What's your 1-year goal? How big do you want your business to be New Year's Eve? What's your 5-year goal? Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. A goal without a plan is a dream. A goal without a timeline is a dream. Your dreams are only your dreams until you write them down. Then they're goals. Goals that are not written down are just wishes. People who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them than the ones who didn't. Telling a friend increases this rate to 78%. So, the number one way to create engagement that leads to sales on LinkedIn and Facebook, posting. Posting is easy to do. It's also easy not to do. Engagement isn't just a term. It's the lifeblood of your connection with your audience on LinkedIn and Facebook. It's the pulse that measures how deeply your audience interacts with your content and activity. When you master engagement, you're not just creating content, you're igniting a conversation that resonates with people on multiple levels. Think about it. Every like, comment, link click, share, retweet, repost, save, follow, mention, direct message, and reply is a step towards building a powerful relationship with your audience. Engagement is a sign that you're not just talking, but people are listening and responding. Your audience is everyone who can see what you do. And when you engage them effectively, you're not just getting views, you're creating a community. You're making an impact. So go out there and connect, inspire, and lead your audience to new heights of engagement with your posts. The more you post, the more you engage, you earn the title social influencer. Feel the power in these connections. You send someone a message, they write back right away if they like you. And you can transform engagement into a force that's going to drive your success. Many of the people that are going to see your posts are going to like them enough to share them with the people that they're connected to. As a matter of fact, they begin to look forward to what you post. Engagement is the heartbeat of your online presence, a powerful measure of how your audience on LinkedIn and Facebook is connecting with your content and actions. It's not just about numbers, it's about creating meaningful interactions that inspire and energize. You are posting to influence the audience that you're trying to attract. Engagement takes many forms. It's the likes that show appreciation, the comments that spark conversation, the link clicks that drive curiosity, and the shares that amplify your message. It's the retweets, reposts, and saves that signify value, that follows that build your community, and the mentions and direct messages that deepen relationships. I'm going to show you before we're done a conversation that started in November where the person told the prospect or my student, "Thank you, but I've been in 5 network marketing companies. I'll never do it again." 8 months later, he joined the business. Every reply is a touch point, a chance to connect on a personal level. Your audience is everyone who can see what you do, and their engagement is a testament to the impact you're making. When you engage effectively, you're not just a voice in the crowd, you're a leader, an influencer, a catalyst for change. That's why that line, lifestyle transitioning mentor, can be so powerful. So step up, show up, and engage with purpose. What you put out there will set the tone for your success. Transform every interaction into an opportunity to inspire, to connect, and to lead your audience towards a brighter, more connected future by working with you. This is your moment. Seize it. Watch your influence soar. If you're not doing these things on a daily basis, you're watching your life pass you by. Either get in the game or sit on the sidelines and watch other people blow the doors off your business. You can harness the power of engagement and take your online presence and business to the next level. On LinkedIn and Facebook, strategic engagement will enable you to immediately create new connections with people that convert to new leaders, distributors, and customers. Posting, the easiest thing to do. Now, what you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. Having a large number of connections, friends, and followers on LinkedIn and Facebook does you no good if they aren't paying attention to your posts. If people aren't engaging in other ways, it's time to change your posting content strategy. You got to put things out there that they will appreciate, that they will respond to. What you really want is new distributors, leaders, and active customers. Engagement through posting builds relationships that convert to sales. So achieving success on LinkedIn and Facebook doesn't just mean increasing your friends' connections or followers. No. You must create relationships with your prospects before they'll buy from you or join your business. Posting alone and ghosting your audience doesn't get you what you really want, which you want to make sales. Sales comes from engagement that builds relationships with your prospects. True engagement requires a proactive approach. Managing engagement and communicating with your friends, connections, and followers helps build relationships with them. Remember, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Effective engagement turns your prospects into active distributors and customers. So let me give you a few engagement tips that build relationships. Know your audience. You should have a pretty good idea of who you're trying to reach, who you're trying to connect with. Know who your serious prospects are that look at your posts, where they are, and what's important to them. If they don't see it, LinkedIn has a form that you can literally share directly with them. Review your posts and see which ones get the most engagement and do more of that. Practice active audience interaction. Like or respond to the actions of others, especially their comments. The key is to be authentic and genuine. Generic comments like "that's great" won't work over time. You got to be more specific. Your response has to be meaningful to the other person. So here's some LinkedIn engagement tips. Keep your profile up to date. Every time you make a change, it's going to send out a notification to the people that you're connected to. Post things that will interest people in your target markets. LinkedIn groups are now a great place to garner engagement. Create your posts in batches, then schedule your posts in advance. Never miss a chance to engage someone that responds to your activity. You need to go back and review who is reacting to your posts, because frankly, then you can get that from notifications for Facebook. Use Facebook Live, make it a regular show that users can look forward to. On average, live videos bring in more than double the number of comments per video than standard Facebook video posts. Facebook groups are still a great place to garner engagement. So you can set up a Facebook group. It can be a great way to boost engagement and drive people to your other social media platforms and website. That's an advanced action. Sheila sent me this. Boy, you weren't kidding when you said what we write shakes the tree. After yesterday's 4 o'clock webinar, I made a post on LinkedIn within 5 minutes. A woman sent me her phone number, and I just finished signing her up with one of the bigger packages. Bada bing, bada boom. It happens fast. Then she sent me this. What has me so excited is my new person did her first post last night after signing up for bootcamp and having videos for one day. 2 people responded to the post, and she's taking them through the questions right now. One is practically begging to come into the company. Amazing. She's excited. My friends, you're going to be excited too. You're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions, posts, and exciting texting scripts. Change your picture. Wish someone a happy birthday. Wish someone a happy anniversary. Wish someone a holiday wish or an unofficial holiday wish. Or post something motivational. Post something that relates to personal development, or post a joke. When you post it, watch to see who reacted, who responded, and then send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of those actions. Personal development posts have an amazing effect on people. People in management, people in leadership positions love getting these, sharing them with people that they work with, people that they want to inspire. There's some fabulous personal development posts. And the thing is, when you post them, you want to use moving images. You want to use GIFs, even jokes. Move it. People respond to you faster when you post a GIF. And remember, likes, comments, and shares become leads. Leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. All you have to do is start talking to the people who respond to any of your actions, and reach out to people and start talking to them based on their activity. Let me jump over here on LinkedIn. And so here I can see, actually, the case study that I'm going to share with you was Bunmi. Bunmi is been a pharmacist for 25, 28 years, and she hooked up with a nurse who was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. Initially, when they connected, he indicated, well, you'll see the conversation. So, what you do, start a post. Add media. I'm going to use a GIF. Now, pop it in there. People are more likely to share what you post if you don't make a speech up here. And we posted. All right. Now, by the same token, we could schedule our posts. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Only with this one, we're going to schedule it. You come down to the clock. I'm going to send it tomorrow. $9 in the morning. Schedule it. And while you're at it, you can do it a couple of times a day. Now, I posted this. Not everyone that you're connected to is going to see it. So you come down here on LinkedIn. Now, Gloria Boyne reached out to me earlier today. I missed it, but you can do this. You can share posts this way in groups of 10. So, Bruce, what you're going to be able to do, I'm going to send this to you. You could download it, put it on your computer, and you could send it out. So you can do this. 10 people. These are the latest people we've interacted with. And then send it separately. You can go and check on your posts. I've already had one person that loved it. Now, this is what you're looking for. Engagement. 4 people looked at it, but you don't know who looked at it. A strategy that you can use as you're building your team is you get all of your team members to like or make a comment on your posts, and that increases visibility. So again, it's not about impressions. Now, the one thing that you need to keep at the back of your mind is that the lifespan of these posts, months, you never know. So you can go over here to notifications. That's an easier way. To see who did something, reacted to what you did. LinkedIn is making it easier than ever before. People react. People respond. So, develop genuine, solid relationships quickly with effective engagement and conversation. For years, even before AI, artificial intelligence became a buzzword, my scripts have been the game changer for top earners and those grappling with the right words to say to their prospects. My scripts have been the secret weapon, proven to help everyone that uses them correctly close more sales in less time. They have elevated the game for everybody that uses them. Now you will get faster, mind-blowing results from these posting tactics. Remember, what you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. You won't believe how fast it goes. When you use GIFs, moving images, posting strategies. When you post a GIF, you get more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with your prospects. It'll generate more engagement, more opportunities to talk about your business, creates better rapport with your prospects, increase awareness of who you are, creates a perception that you're an expert to your niche audience, and appreciation of your influencer status. So instead of posting a static image, post a GIF. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Images that move get higher visibility. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to always try just one more time. It's a very popular Thomas Edison quote. And the gift. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. When something happens, it takes you down a different road than you'd planned. You can take control of the situation and turn it into something positive. What looks like a catastrophe can end up being a wonderful new opportunity. This post was really appreciated by the people that work for Bed Bath & Beyond who lost their jobs, or with network marketers whose companies went out of business. What you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. Subject-specific motivational posts that resonate with your prospects. Personal development quotes that resonate with your prospects' connections. Inspirational quotes that people will want to share with their connections. How to do things posts. A personal post that shows who you really are. Be imperfect, be human. Share a picture showing your activity. Customer success stories with your products or testimonials. Success stories of your team members. Predictions. Links to other people's content. Opinions about things. Have a wide variety of things that you could post. Industry news. Link to an educational tutorial. Post an expert tip. News of interest. Your personal activity. Adventure, family, traveling, teen activity. Interesting videos, entertaining videos, funny videos. Social proof of your success. Social proof of your team's success. Irene's building an Isagenix business. Every time she made a post, use your power post idea 3 times and sign someone up each time. Engagement leads to talking. Post fresh content several times a day. Schedule your posts in advance and get ahead of the game on LinkedIn. You can automate them with systems like Hootsuite or TweetDeck. Space your posts out. 6 posts spread out over 12 hours is more effective than if all 6 posts were made at once. What happens when you change your profile and post your results? generates activity. Making simple changes to your profile page can begin conversations with everyone that notices. So when I was working with Bob and we added the word entrepreneur to his profile, he had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone number. He sent me this. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 of them products. I love it. Good job, Bob. Post that. So we posted it on Facebook, and over a 24-hour period, 25 people liked it. 29 people made a comment, and he picked up 8 more customers. It works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. I got this from a student building an Isagenix business. Wow, wow, wow. The post you suggested got me 2 appointments to talk about my product. They've been trying to lose weight and will be ready after the holidays to get started. Thanks. Then she came back later. After a short break, I started back up with the Max Steingart method, and within a week, I closed another deal. So refreshing to know that whenever I need to make money and sign people up, I can do it at will. Here's an interesting follow-up. Just want to reconnect with you, update you. I originally purchased your program to build my Isagenix/It Works business, and I did well. Then my husband and I opened up an auto broker business, and I started using your method to connect with our target market. Boy, oh boy, we are not only making sales, but we're getting so many referrals. Your method works for any type of business, it seems. And it does. You just have to know who is in your target market. Jeunesse made 7 sales while she was in boot camp by enrolling other salon owners into her network marketing business. She's a salon owner. You go on LinkedIn and do a search for salon owners. She says, I love this. I'm signing someone up into my business in Cambodia who's bringing in 2 of her friends at the same time. Also have someone in South Africa and Germany. I also closed someone in the United States. Signed up 7 people so far with 6 others almost ready to go. So how did she do that? Type in salon owner. So she's got 118,000 salon owners. And she could locate them anywhere in the world. Then she sends me this. Since I've been coaching with you, I've become the best recruiter in my group. Everyone wants to know how I'm doing it, and I'm not saying. You're my big secret. I don't want to share you yet. Through this, she never shared. So here's an example of the power of posting. Every time you make a connection, like planting a seed in the ground. The initial connection in this case study was made in November, and the prospect enrolled in the business 8 months later in the month of June. Only 50 minutes of texting time took place during this period. Sharing posts on a regular, continual basis helped develop the relationship. By the way, this is in this case study we provided to you in the 3rd boot camp session on communicating. So Bunny wrote to this colonel, that sounds like a position that comes with a lot of responsibility. And she felt that, wow, this guy is really high up there. Lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, been with him for 25 years. So she tried a different approach. Many of the professionals I work with on LinkedIn are nurses that want to generate an additional income source. Perhaps you know some nurses that want to make extra income. What do you know about the network marketing business model? I wouldn't have done it this way, but that's what she did. And she gets back. I've been into several network marketing models in the past. I don't think it's for me. Thanks. So she jumped into an Ask Max session. She asked me to help her. So this is what I wrote back. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm not surprised with your experiences that you've been into several network marketing companies in the past. What companies have you been with? And he writes back, thanks for asking about my weekend. I bless the Lord. Hopefully yours was good too. Some companies I had engaged with in the past include Youngevity, Melaleuca, Forever Living, Zervita, Prepaid Legal. And she wrote back, I had a blessed weekend. Thank you. Why did you stop working with these companies? Now, sometimes a day would go by, or sometimes a week would go by between messages. They were all hyped up and promised results never materialized despite putting a lot of work in. I stopped because I cherish my integrity and credibility. I jumped back in. And by the way, these scripts that we wrote for Bunny will work for you. They'll work for anybody. I'm not surprised that you didn't do well. I talk to people all the time that went through the same things you experienced. What prompted you to get involved with these companies in the first place? You become an ambassador for network marketing. Stop trying to sell. Find out all about the other person. You're going to find when somebody has been in multiple companies, they do it for the money. They're looking for ways to make extra income. If they were just in one company, maybe somebody told them about the product. It helped them, so they keep using it. 70% of the people that you're going to talk to that are in network marketing are orphans. They're not part of a team. They don't have anybody to help them. And so he writes back, I was looking for an additional level of income stream and wanted to stay healthier. How long ago were you with him? And he writes back, last year. I can relate to you on that. You know, we're all trying to stay healthy. We've seen so much. What company were you with last year? When you're talking to someone, you follow the flow of the conversation. Last year? What were you with last year? Max International. He didn't list that on the initial list. I've heard of Max International. I know someone who's taking their products. Are you still taking their products? Nope. All right. So I jumped back into her account. You know, I talk to people all the time that went through the same things you experienced. I also know a lot of people who have enjoyed tremendous success in network marketing. You all know people that are very successful. You see, to be successful in network marketing, you need three things. One, you need to be working with a company that has the products or services you can be passionate about, passionate to the point that you enjoy telling people about them without getting paid to do it. Two, you have to be working with someone that's successful, knows how to use social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook to build the business, and that's committed and dedicated to helping you succeed and build a team. And three, you need to have good online tools to do it. Remember, when you're talking to someone, they're thinking three things. Is this real? Is this something I could do? And are you going to help? You can't argue with these 3 points. And mentioning them will open up the door to a person's willingness. Okay, I'll take another look. Now, based on your experience and the things that you've done, I'm not surprised that you've tried network marketing, but frankly, I'm also not surprised that you didn't do well either. People that have your experience are generally very successful in network marketing. You know you have the people skills, financial skills, training skills, and leadership skills to be very successful in network marketing. I understand you've had a bad experience, but I also understand why. Now, would you be open to looking at another company where there's nothing hyped and you'd quickly see the opportunity? And more important than that, we have a system that can help you build a business virtually in an hour to a day without losing your integrity and credibility, chasing people, your friends, family, and spend money on advertising and buying leads. What do we do here? We're addressing all of the negative things that he's experienced. And said, I'd like to know more about this company if you'd like to share it. I'd be delighted to share it. Now, this part here, you're all different. You're all working with different companies. This is where you give up the name of your company and you tell them your story. In her case, I'm working with a company called LifeWave. I started using the products 10 months ago as a result of an injury that affected my brain. I couldn't maintain my balance, had issues with light sensitivity, was dizzy all the time, had constant headaches, stamina issues, and I had mental clarity issues when it came to working or talking to others. The time I spent working with therapists was not helping with my problems. Weight loss products, working with a company called Isagenix, lost 40 pounds, whatever. When my husband's business partner recommended the LifeWave products to me, I was desperate for relief and began using them. Within a week and a half, I regained my balance and stamina, and my other problems started resolving. You can learn more about the company and the website. You're going to find that this is the easiest and least expensive way to start a business with products that you can truly be passionate about. There's no limits on how big it gets. If I didn't think you'd be successful, I wouldn't be talking to you about it now. And then the project launch script. I usually don't do this because we haven't had much time to learn about each other, but since time is of the essence, and you have the people skills, financial skills, training skills, and leadership skills to be very successful in my business, I'm about to launch a special project to help 2 people become top earners and leaders in my company using LinkedIn in the next 90 days and earn $15,000. Here, you have to be familiar with the comp plan. Would you like to know more about how we could get started making some income? I know you'll enjoy working with me. When will you have time to go over the details? I'll take a look. And then the posting began. The 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. If you want, you must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. And then she came back and she says, I hope you have a great day. I just discovered that on LinkedIn, there are 27,000 nurses looking for an opportunity to make extra income that are eager to talk to me. I so look forward to working with you. Hope you had a nice day. And then the posts. Empowering those around you to be heard and valued makes the difference between a leader who simply instructs and one who inspires. Now, since he was a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, been doing this for over 20 years, she started sending him leadership posts that he could share with people he worked with and people that were under him. I hope you had a great weekend. I thought you might like this one. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. This is the Thomas Edison quote that moves. The world is yours. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. Wanted to share this with you. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. He writes back. You just can't beat the person who never gives up. It's Friday. How are you doing? Every Friday, I hope you had a nice week. Every Monday, I hope you had a nice weekend. God is a God of endless opportunities to do good, the God of the open door. And on National Nurses Appreciation Day, she sent this to him. She sent this post. If you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. And then he writes back, my main question, this is, by the way, was 2 months later. My main concern is why are these products not readily marketable at stores if they are producing such life-saving outcomes? I honestly still struggle with MLM type of business. So I jump back in the account. I understand why you're mentally struggling with the MLM business model, considering all your previous MLM experiences. Remember, at one point in time, so did I. The answer to your question as to why our products are not readily marketable at stores since they produce such great life-saving outcomes is simple. When a company has developed a product, there are two ways to bring it to the market. MLM, or attempt to retail the product through retail stores. The MLM model is less expensive for the company and produces faster results than retail. MLM appeals to many companies as a way to get their products in front of customers more quickly and with less overhead compared to a traditional retail model. By relying on direct selling to consumers, MLMs grow through expanding networks of independent distributors faster than they would if they were just sitting on a shelf. And we sent the image. Focus on where you want to go, not where you are. 2 days later, it always seems impossible until it's done. Faith consists of believing when it's beyond the power of reason to believe. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Now, I left out a lot of the things that she posted, but she stayed in touch with him by posting. I just sent this to a good friend and thought that you'd like it. And then Memorial Day. I want to wish you a safe Memorial Day weekend. May God continue to bless and be with you for your service. How have you been doing? She sent that to him on Friday of the Memorial Day weekend. The prospect enrolled in the business the following week. Again, only 50 minutes of texting time took place. Sharing posts on a regular basis helped develop the relationship. So what are we doing? We're planting seeds. And every day we're posting. And you never know when the person on the other end is going to be ready. Now, I've opened up reservations for our July boot camp. At the beginning of every quarter, I add an extra session to boot camp. Create, connect, communicate, and close. And then the daily routine of top earners. And there's a heavy emphasis here on mindset. Go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code Bigger Deal. It'll drop the price to $59. You'll get the new profile guide and our scripts. For those of you that are committed to long-term growth in this business, take advantage of my 90-day bootcamp challenge. Go to maxsteingart.com, 90-day challenge. Participate in our July, August, and September bootcamp. Receive my anthology of social networking scripts, and you'll participate in my weekly mastermind coaching sessions. All for $247. And in our mastermind sessions, we're going to spend extra attention It's usually reserved for coaching students, but for students that are part of the 90-day challenge, we're going to help you establish goals, attainable goals, achievable goals. And how do you hit them? It's all a numbers game. Or you can take advantage of a special retreat combo promotion that we ran for Father's Day. Go to maxlongart.com/retreat combo. Participate in the July boot camp and our top earners retreat. It's going to take place towards the end of August. During our time together, we're going to teach you what companies are going out of business. We're going to teach you things. For those of you that are regular students, you know that every boot camp is different. Every retreat is different. I'm here to help you overcome whatever barriers are holding you back. And what will ensure for all of you engagement and conversations. Posting. Easiest thing for all of you to do. You get to a point where people look forward to those posts. And if you miss a day or two, they'll actually reach out to you. You okay? I didn't see your post. Stephen, get on our Ask Max sessions, okay? Now, my last Wednesday, we had a flood, and my car was flooded. And here in South Florida, I heard there's like 14,000 cars that were totally destroyed. Mine was. And so there has been a mad race to replace our cars. And car dealers are having a field day. They're not negotiating. People are running around with money. I have to say this, that I've been a customer of Geico Insurance for 23 years, and they were incredible. Okay, car flooded on a Wednesday. By Friday, they examined the car, declared it a total loss. By Monday, I got paid. And running around again, I really thought that today I was going to get the car. And turns out that here in the United States, it's a holiday. So the wire that I sent to pay for the car, they didn't get, which means I got to do it tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a little crazy too. But if I don't, if I didn't jump on it, I mean, the car salesman liked Debbie, and he called us up and says, Max, I got 3 people looking at this car. In fact, one of them even offered more money. But so it's a scramble down here, and it's only going to get worse. So I apologize for those of you that we haven't been able to work with. That's right. The gecko came through. And I got to tell you, in life, you get what you pay for. In the end, you get what you pay for. So with that, I hope you all finish out the month. You're sitting on a gold mine, folks. Engage in conversations. I will have a 9:30 Ask Max session tomorrow. Not sure if we're going to do a 4 o'clock one because I'll be dealing with the car. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a special training for 3 of the leaders in you know what? I tell you, um, I'm doing a training for Jim McCune and 3 executive directors in Melaleuca. Can't invite, for those of you that are in Melaleuca, I know a number of you are in it. I can't invite you, but I understand they have a new app that the CEO of the company has introduced. You can go to the Apple App Store. It's called the Grow, GROW app. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm going to be looking at it tomorrow, but it seems like it's a really great tool for those of you that are trying to build a Melaleuca business. As for the rest of you, again, jump into either the 90-day challenge or as soon as you register for the summer retreat, you'll have access to the trainings on how network marketers catch whales and the 90-day game plan. Additionally, I understand I have 2 openings in my coaching program. So if anybody is interested in working with me one-on-one, reach out to support@maxsteingart.com and one of my staff members will reach out to you. My friends, there has never been a better time to be in network marketing. More people than ever before are jumping on LinkedIn, looking for ways to make extra money. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.